What up, y'all? It's Clizzy Klein, one time for your mind, here to help you shine and stay aligned. And we back. It's a beautiful day. Um, I can't complain. Uh, Beautiful Saturday. Happy to be back doing another video. And today I wanted to talk about the beauties and the struggles. And sometimes our struggles are going to be more forefront in our lives than the good times or the good feelings. And that's okay. We're all human and we're all going to go through struggles. Um, but there's a lot of takeaways that you can find in your struggles that can help you become a better person. It can help you grow more than anything else. And I like to think back to a time when I lost my car. Uh, Unfortunately, I was on my way to a little audition in LA. So LA is like 45 minutes from where I live in Orange County. And so car engine just blew out. I didn't really know what happened at the time, but I had to park it and I walked to my audition, came back, got my car towed back to the OC, and I was stuck there. I was stuck in LA until someone could come pick me up. And instead of letting it get to me and being frustrated and being upset, I went and looked for some beauty. I went and looked for something different. I walked around a part of LA I never did before. I just started walking and people watching and just embracing my surroundings, embracing the journey that I was inevitably on because of my situation. And it really taught me a lot about how I handle certain struggles because, certain struggles are worse than others. I mean, it's just a car at the end of the day. Sometimes you lose people, sometimes you lose more important things. But at the end of the day, how you ultimately deal with your struggles really helps define your character and who you are and what you stand for and how hard you can fight the good fight. We're all fighting the good fight. Um, and it's not easy to find the beauty sometimes in the struggle. Sometimes everything just seems like it sucks. Sometimes everything is just seems like I want to escape. I want to get away. I want to do this to not feel this anymore. I want to do that so I can get away from these hard, harsh feelings that I keep feeling. And struggles are always going to be a part of life. We're always going to have something that we're worried about, stressed about, or just something we can't control. And when you can start seeing beauty in some of those things, when you can kind of just look around and be like, you know what? I accept it and I'm going to go find some beauty in this struggle. Whatever you can extract from it, you know? It's not never going to be perfect and it's never going to be like something where you're completely just going to overtake the feelings of that struggle. No, you're extracting little things. So then when you do overcome that hump or that struggle, eventually you're going to have all these pieces that you gain through that journey that'll help you continue to grow and continue to define your path. And it's difficult, Um, we all go through very hard struggles, depression, anxiety, stress, uh, day-to-day life cycles, um, maybe people putting us down, maybe drug use, maybe uh, there's so many things that we can use to overcome the struggle. But the strongest thing that you can do to overcome your struggles is to start finding the beauty in certain things so you can feed off of that and re-energize yourself and not use external things to get through your struggles, because the moment you turn to something else outside of yourself to deal with those struggles is the moment that you're letting other things consume you. And it's really hard, you know. I'm not perfect myself, you know. I sometimes I don't deal with my struggles in the right way. But sometimes I can sit back and look at where I'm at and look at things for what they are, be content with it, and find the little things that I love about it. Find the little things that I know that I'm going to look back one day and be like, damn, like, but that was actually beautiful, even though I was struggling, even though I have $5 in my account. Whatever you are struggling with, you can overcome it. And I believe in you. And a lot of people don't get told that they believe in you. Like, some people don't even get told that, you know, like some people don't even have the right guidance in life. And sometimes, you know, it's difficult when you don't feel like there's a purpose, but there is a purpose, because you have a purpose. And your struggles don't define you. How you overcome them does. And yeah, there's been multiple situations where I haven't had a car and I've just had to wander around. And obviously it's a bad situation when, you know, your car gets towed, or, you know, in that LA instance, my car was done for. I didn't even know it, but I didn't have a car for a year. And not having a car in California is tough. You know, I had to share my brother's car. God bless him. But I learned a lot from that experience. And you know what? I saved up and I got myself right. And at the end of the day, I ended up getting a new car later on. But if I didn't overcome those struggles of all those emotions and all the things that I had to do to get there, then I would never get through that journey or get through that part of my life in the way that I needed to be right here where I am today. And so if you're dealing with your struggles right now, or your struggles are forefront in your life more than the good vibes and good energy, I would just say to try to find some beauty in it. Try to laugh at certain things sometimes. Don't take everything so seriously, you know? Treat people with love and respect. You don't know what they're going through. Um, be there for people and be there for yourself. And you know what's right and you know what's wrong. So love yourself, be there for yourself. You're going to get through these struggles. It's just a moment in time. Life's always going to test you, but don't let life consume you. And with that being said, it's Clizzy Klein one time for your mind, here to help you shine and stay aligned. You guys have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Yes, sir.